also be on that property, as well as a big restaurant gazebo. This will be the indoor area. This multiplex will house.
Good people, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us to this special occasion. This is the Kenyan American Football press launch, official press launch. My good names are Derek Odier, popularly known as Coach Biggie. I've been the coach. I've been doing American football in Kenya for now close to 15 years, and the reason for us being today here is because we have a lovely program that is lined up to shape up American football in Kenya and Africa as a whole. I'm joined with Coach Xavier Stokes. He wears many hats. I'll give him time to introduce himself. And on the far end is Kennedy Wambua. He's been a huge part of American football growth in Kenya. So maybe I'll let Xavier start first.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Xavier Stokes. I'm the owner of the Baltimore Rams Youth and Adult Football Organization located in Baltimore, Maryland in the United States. I'm here as a offering and a gift to help refine and redirect American football here in Kenya. As I talked to Biggie, and we have came up with a phenomenal concept of how American football should be conducted and the business should be done here in Kenya. We've had troubles in the past establishing and doing things here in Kenya, but that has now subsided. We're in the process and having our own, what you say, nonprofit or federation, which is the Kenyan American Football Federation, as well as the Kenyan American Football Academy. These operations would be operated under the African American Football Federation as a conglomerate to all the teams that stretch across Africa. At the present time, we are in the process of having what we call a African American or African Mega Bowl. This Mega Bowl is so that we can actually showcase some of the talent, some of the great talent that you have in this continent. We have teams coming from South Africa. Of course, Kenya be here. We have a team coming from Uganda. And I will be representing the United States by bringing my team from Baltimore here to compete from the United States. So the Rams are going to be here. July the 27th is still at Kasarani Stadium. We're going to have a big festive weekend that weekend because we are definitely launching again American football here in Kenya. We have decided that Kenya needs something different. Kenya needs something that nobody else has, and we've talked about other organizations coming to Africa and they haven't left a footprint. My duty was to leave that type of footprint. So if you could tell and look by the illustrations, we plan to build Africa's first American football stadium. Along with that stadium, it will be an outdoor stadium and an indoor stadium, as well as a resort place for people to come, enjoy themselves, take note and take heed of Africa itself, its beauty in a whole, and what's it called? The stadium place. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot the name. I was just that quick. You think I was drinking this morning? But we are so excited because actually we have been given the opportunity to secure a 26-acre property. This 26-acre property will house all of the stadiums, the resorts, and everything. So it should be a big conglomerate of things that we are actually going to do here in Kenya. And I'm so proud to say that I've worked with some tremendous people while I was here. People were very, very gracious, and I really, really thank them, and I can appreciate everything that our team has put in together to actually do to bring that new focus here to Kenya. Because I'm going to tell you something, I've never seen some of the most great athletes on the face of this planet until I've witnessed some of these guys here in Kenya. And I believe they need the opportunity, because they have the fortitude, So let's press this issue on and continue to do this. And I hope that we have all you guys well wishes as we push this, to a higher level and to the next level. Okay? I want to introduce Mr. Ken. Mr. Ken here is our Vice President of CAFA.
Yeah.
He's the Vice President of CAFA, which is the Kenyan American Football Academy. Okay?
Yeah.
Mr. Ken.
Okay. Thank you guys for being with us today. Okay.
Sawa. Nilikuwa nimekauka bana.
Yes, Reverend. Yes, Reverend. Thank you, Chair Ray. Thank you.
Okay. Once again, my name is Kennedy Wambua. I'm the president of CAFA, that is Kenya American Football Academy. I loved this sport back then in 2010. Biggie Derrick introduced me to this sport, and I fell in love with it. So I wanted to support the community, the youth and children. So that's why we are here today to launch this program. Yeah, and we hope you guys are going to support us. Yeah, thank you.
Anybody have any questions? Rick.
So maybe we could ask, why Kenya? Why did you probably choose to come to Kenya and empower the youth, the women, and the men?
Well, I chose to come to Kenya because, like I say, for years I've witnessed Kenya's attempt to play and introduce American football, and they fell short. And it's been a very small reason why they fell short, but I'm here to correct that reason why they fell short. Kenya has, like I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country, and it has, like I said, houses some of the best athletes. Do this, then I'm actually here to help. I'm here to help. I'm here to point them in the direction that they need to be, so that then Kenya could be on the face of the map and become the competitors that I know they could be. That's all over the world. We've even set up games already for Kenya to play the Dominican Republic, Germany, Mexico. So we finally giving them an opportunity to get out of their comfort zone of playing at home and in their backyard, so that the world can actually get a chance to see the same stuff that I've been looking at and seeing. That's why I chose here.
So I see that you have a couple of props in front of you. Maybe if you could let us know what are those.
Yes. Starting with this. This is a model of what the stadium should look like. This model here. See, the field is partially enclosed. You have buildings that's going to also be on that property, as well as a big restaurant gazebo. This will be the indoor area. This multiplex will house a football field, American football field, lacrosse field, soccer, and it's a multi-purpose unit indoor, but it will be the same field. So if you have bad weather outside and you can't participate in it, you'll be able to come inside. Same thing with that model right there. That's the creme de la creme. That's what that model should look like. So everything you see outside, we want to bring inside. This is actually one of the helmets that we had decorated and moved, that the team, we've decided on the name here for Kenya. It's going to be called the War Eagles. The Kenyan War Eagles will compete against other teams in Kenya, but when they leave Kenya, they will compete as a national team, which is the Kenyan All-Star National Team, as well as come to the United States and compete against other teams as well. This is actually a bird's eye model of how the indoor arena should look. Right there you have some exhibits on the league and its logo with the football, as well as the academy. The importance of this academy is in the United States, we have a lot of kids. And our kids start off young playing football. Some start off as young as 5 years old, believe it or not. I believe if we push our generation into doing something more positive, that you create a whirlwind of happiness and community wealth. So with the academy, that's what we plan to do. We want to be in the primary schools, secondary schools, high schools, even in some of the universities where adults may find this game very interesting and love to participate. So the whole premise is to make sure that our federation come together in the teams in the communities that actually help promote unity in the communities. Matter of fact, because that's part of our slogan, is unity in the communities. We want to start off with helping the children. We want to start teaching them, keep your community clean, the adults in the communities. We're going to cut down on crime. We're going to cut down on a whole lot because, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, football does just that. It directs and redirects the attention onto something positive, and we want to bring community together, not when something goes wrong, but when something happens that's positive, But
Do
that's
we
it.
have an estimated time to have this executed?
2 years. 2 years. By 2026. Groundbreaking. From what I understand, it takes 2 years to build. So, it's going to be a long 2 years, but you want to think about what the happiness is in the end. And this is just not for us. This is for the community itself. So, you'll be able to go into that stadium, practice. That stadium also comes with a track. It's an Olympic track. It has 8 lanes, so you'll be able to work out on that track. You'll be able to, we're actually looking to have a fitness center put on site. So you want to go in there, pump some iron, lift some weights, we'll have a fitness center. So things like that need to be added to the communities to redirect the attention of things that's really happening. So that's what we plan on doing, making people start spending money the right way. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Take pictures with Jesse.